Hello everyone, the following video has been re-edited and renamed from my old YouTube channel. Hope you enjoy. Give you a condensed version of all that went into building this stock and a brief video. And one thing that I wanted to let you know, I'm not finished yet, but stay tuned for the final video when it'll be completely finished and looking as good as it's ever going to look. There's been a lot to it, a lot more than I thought. I hope you've enjoyed. I know I have. It's been quite the project, but I've enjoyed every minute of it. The rifle itself is an anshultz 22 long rifle, model 54 sporter rifle, and I wanted to build this target stock so I could put my new upgrade scope, target scope on, and do a little long distance shooting with the 22. I bought a deresonator to put on the end of the barrel, thinking that it may help in tightening up the groups, which it did improve the group size a whole lot, and needed to recut. Time to recrown. Needed to be recut. Got me a cutting tool and got it set up and started in cutting it. The first thing I noticed was that the riflings wasn't all the way to the edge of the muzzle, and through various stages of cutting I noticed the muzzle was egg-shaped and at some point, so maybe the muzzle wasn't in that great a shape, but just kept on cutting until I got it to the desired depth that I wanted, polished it up. Barrel was kind of damaged, so I recut it, and then I bought some polish to polish out all the tool marks that was in the barrel, and the following is a time lapse of what the polish did. Started out with a 400 grit, and at frame 10 I went to a 600 grit and went up to 18. Then I went back and I dry cut to make sure everything was evened up at this point, and then proceeded with the final polish. It turned out pretty nice. I'm very pleased with it. Can hardly wait to get to the range to test it out. There's the final pictures. Sorry for the photography. I'm not too good at taking pictures. And if you're wondering what the name of the product was, this is it. That's what I used. I finally made it back to the range, and a cold front had blew through that night. And as you can imagine, and yes, it was windy. So windy, in fact, that I became very agitated and aggravated, enough to the point that I let loose on a profanity-filled rant that you could not even conceive. Oh my. Well, maybe not that bad, but to give you an idea, here's a 2.5 inch group before all the improvements I made, and at 50 yards, this is a 5-shot group and a 10-shot group. So I guess you could say that the new crown did work. At 50 yards, here's a 10-shot group, and the black dot you see is 3/4 of an inch. And at 100 yards, the group spread a little bit. My de-resonator I bought for the rifle really did tighten up the groups. The one thing you have to keep in mind is the scope is set up for 300 yards. And as always, thanks for watching.